Good afternoon and welcome to News 20 at 5. I'm Karah Bailey.
And I'm Jessica Boyer.
With the ongoing case of the Markel killer, the woman who is suspected to be involved in the killing of FSU Law professor Dan Markel made her first court appearance. 32-year-old Catherine Magbanua is held without bond. Prosecutors say she is the link between her alleged boyfriend and the killer's family. A video was released yesterday of Luis Rivera spilling details during an interview. Rivera confessed he, Magbanua, and the alleged killer Sigfredo Garcia split $100,000 amongst themselves. Award-winning actor Sylvester Stallone is enraged over the attack of his half-brother Dante Stallone. Tallahassee police reports around 3 Saturday morning, the 19-year-old was walking home from Taco Bell on West Tennessee Street when he was approached and jumped by two men. Stallone was then rushed to the hospital. He currently suffers from multiple injuries, including a broken jaw, 2 broken teeth, and a split palate. TPD is on the search for the 2 suspects, and anyone with information about this case is asked to call 850-891-4200. The 4 superintendent candidates answer questions in a community forum. Residents of Tallahassee and members of Bible-based church attended the forum in hopes of advancing schools on the Southside. During the panel, various topics were discussed, such as teacher retention and quality, parental involvement, and the construction of the new Southside High School. Candidates expounded on the process and the possibility of the new school. Superintendent Jackie Pond says that if elected superintendent for the coming term, they are going to build the school on the South Side.
The American Civil Liberties Union and the League of Women Voters have petitioned a federal judge to extend Florida's voter registration deadline. The extension is for 1 extra week due to Hurricane Matthew. Both groups filed paperwork Tuesday in the U.S. District Court on the eve of the hearing by Judge Mark Walker. Walker has ordered the registration deadline extended 1 day through Wednesday on a request by the Florida Democratic Party. The party wants the deadline extended at least until next Tuesday, October 18th. Donald Trump made his way to Panama City, Florida Tuesday evening in an effort to gain more votes. With more than 10,000 people in attendance, the Republican presidential candidate took stage at Aaron Besant Park as he addressed the crowd about where he stands in this election. Trump spent most of his time at the podium slamming Hillary Clinton about her latest group of emails. He also made mention of his debate promise to appoint a special prosecutor in the U.S. Attorney General's office to investigate Clinton.
Hillary Clinton and Al Gore campaigned Tuesday in Miami. Gore used his electoral history to convince Florida voters that every vote counts. The event, which focused on climate change, looked toward a future Clinton administration as much as it looked back at what Gore has called his crushing defeat in the 2000 presidential election. Overlooking their past animosity, the pair campaigned together for the first time since 2000.
The Zika virus is on the rise in the Asia-Pacific region. Health officials say that they are increasing surveillance and joining with health organizations to gather more information about the disease. Zika symptoms in the region are mild, but complications during the birth rate still prevalent globally. Health officials say they are working on a foolproof approach to mosquito control. The first sign of Zika virus in the Asia-Pacific region came from travelers whose infections were confirmed once they returned home. The disease overall is still spread by mosquitoes. It's been a week since Hurricane Matthew hit Haiti, and they are still in desperate need of help. Aid workers say they are struggling to reach out. They are having difficulty getting to communities due to blocked off roadways. Doctors at St. Matthew and Jeremy are expecting more patients, which is way more than they could expect. The director of the hospital says that they are in need of antibiotics and anesthetics. According to the director of Conception Panfill, the hospital did not receive help the week after the hurricane.
I'm Brea Hollingsworth with your entertainment. And actress Shailene Woodley was arrested on Monday after participating in a peaceful protest involving the Dakota Access Pipeline. Woodley's mother live-streamed the arrest on Facebook Live, in which the actress was reportedly trespassing. Woodley was released at the same day and is expected to appear in court on October 24th. She could face up to 60 days in jail and $3,000 in fines. And FSU's official homecoming concert begins tonight at 8 p.m. at the Donald L. Tucker Civic Center. The concert, called War Chant, features Chance the Rapper and Francis and the Lights. I'm Brea Hollingsworth with your entertainment. Back to you. Let's take a look at our weekend forecast. Thursday and Friday is going to be partly cloudy with highs of 88 and 87 and lows of 59 and 64. Saturday is going to be great for FSU's homecoming game with a high of 87 and a low of 64. Now Sunday and Monday is going to be great for FAMU's homecoming with a high of 87, 88 and lows of 64 and 62. Also, make sure you may have an umbrella with you because this weekend it might be a little rain. There's 10% chance. That wraps up the weather for this weekend. This is Giselle Thomas. Back to you.
Welcome back. I'm Ashley Jackson with your sports. Florida A&M University's football team is gearing up for their second conference game, and the Rattlers travel away to take on the Delaware State Hornets. And there are a few players that the Rattlers may need to keep an eye on. The Hornets may have not won a game this season, but last week, freshman wide receiver Noah Fatu was named MEAC Freshman of the Week after catching 5 receptions for 84 yards and 1 touchdown. Mike Waters, another freshman, also scored in last weekend's game. Waters now has rushing touchdowns in the last 2 games. In the MEAC opener, he rushed 96 yards. So we'll have to wait and see how the Rattler defense holds up against the Hornets' young offense. Let's just say this game will be one to watch. Now moving along over to the gridiron, the Florida State University football team took another devastating blow to their defense, losing their senior defensive back, Nate Andrews. Andrews will undergo a season-ending muscle surgery. Andrews played 44 games for the Seminoles, which is more than anyone in the Noles' defensive backfield. Now, he was also injured in FSU's 20-19 victory over the University of Miami last Saturday, and the Noles rose 9 spots in the AP poll from number 23 to number 14 after Saturday's win. And the Florida State University swimming and diving team will take on their longtime rival University of Florida at the Morecambe Aquatics Center on Thursday. UF's swim team features 3 Rio Olympians, including freestyle swimmer Caleb Dressel, who was a part of the gold medal 4x100, and he also was a medley and relay team. And the UF men's team have not lost to FSU since 2010, while the UF women's team have beat FSU every year since 2012.
That's going to do it for us tonight. For Ashley, Jessica, and Giselle, this is News 20 at 5. I'm Karah Bailey. Thanks for watching.